Good morning and welcome to yoga. My name is Nancy and this is my karma class for my 200-hour yoga teacher training. It's going to be a vinyasa flow and we are going to get started in a comfortable seat. Before class, I recommend a mat, obviously, and then 2 yoga blocks can be very helpful. So we are going to begin in a comfortable seat. You can sit on the earth. Sometimes I like to sit up on a block because the hips can be a little tight, especially if it's morning for you like it is for me. And we will begin with closing our eyes and just kind of bringing your attention to the center about your practice today. Spine is long, belly button in, palms can be on your knees or reaching up, facing upward if you want to collect some energy. And we'll start with a big inhale through the nose and let it go through the mouth. Another inhale in. Exhale, let it go. One more time like this. Inhale. Let it all go. And for the rest of practice, we're going to breathe in and out through the nose slowly. Trying to build some heat into the body. Focusing on the breath. If you'd like to set an intention for yourself, for your practice, you can do that now. Since this is my karma class, mine will be karma. See if you can constrict the back of your throat a little so your breath's audible. Sounds like an ocean wave. Slowly start to blink open the eyes. If you chose to sit on a block, now's a good time to remove that. And we will, you can keep your eyes closed or open, it's up to you. We're going to put your right ear to your right shoulder, breathe through the side of the neck. Exhale, let your neck roll forward, around to the other side, left ear, left shoulder. Breathing in. Exhale, let the head fall back, complete the circle. Neck to spine. Reach the arms overhead on an inhale. As you exhale, walk the right fingertips off the mat. Look under the left arm and stretch the left side body. Inhale up to center, palms touch, exhale, cactus the arms. A few more like this, inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms, shoulders wide, shoulder blades trying to touch in the back. One more time, arms up, keeping the shoulders down. Exhale over to the left fingers over off the mat, right arm straight under the right armpit. Exhale, arms up. We'll do a few more of those cactus arms. Inhale. Exhale, cactus the arms, opening the heart. Inhale up. Exhale. One more time up. Cactus the arms. And inhale up and bring them down to your heart. You can switch the cross of your legs now if you like. We're going to do a little bit of a seated twist. So we will inhale, grow tall. As you exhale, left hand, right knee, right fingertips behind you, and twist. Inhale, grow taller. Exhale, twist. Inhale, belly button in, and grow, and exhale, twist. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, right palm, left knee, left fingertips behind you. Inhale, taller. Exhale, twist. Inhale, grow taller. Exhale, twist. One more time, inhale, taller. Exhale, twist. And you'll inhale back to center. And we are going to roll over our shins and come into tabletop position. You want to make sure your wrists are under your shoulders. Palms spread, all 4 or 5 fingers touching the floor, pressing into it. Knees over hips. And we will begin by dropping the belly, raising the head and the tailbone on the inhale for a cow. And then exhale into cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale into cat. More time, inhale, cow. Exhale into cat. Do a few more on your own. Might want to involve some wrist care, revolving your wrists so the palms are facing, the fingertips are facing your knees. Sometimes people like to roll, barrel roll, whatever your body needs to get that spine woken up this morning. One more like this. And exhale into cat. Belly button to the spine, really, really curling everything under. And then come back to tabletop. Want to ground into the left palm. We're going to reach the right palm to the sky for a little twist. And then thread the needle, bring it through. Don't touch the shoulder down. Inhale up, twist, exhale, down. One more time like this. Inhale up, really twist, try to shine that heart open. And this time as you thread the needle through, I'm going to place the right shoulder, the right ear on the ground, press into the left palm and twist. You can stay here, or if it's in your practice, you may bind. Reach the left arm up to the sky. Bring it around, nestle it into that hip joint. You can stay here, or you can also straighten that back left leg, toes to the ground, then lift. Any amount off the floor that works for you. Drop the toe, then the knee. Bring the left palm back to the ground. Inhale, reach back up, twist. Exhale, tabletop. We'll do the other side. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, twist, thread the needle. Inhale up to the sky. Exhale, twist, thread the needle. One more like this. Exhale, thread the needle, and this time, just that right shoulder on the left shoulder on the ground, left ear on the ground. Press into the right palm. And if the bind worked for you on the other side, you can take it on this side as well. Just that right arm up, then wrap it around, nestling into the hip crease. You can also straighten that back leg, toes to the ground, straight and strong. And then you can lift it any amount you like for a little balance. And if you fall, just get right back into it. Now we're going to drop the toes, bring the right palm down. On the inhale, twist back up to the left. Exhale down to tabletop. We'll do 2 more cat-cow here on your own. Exhale, belly button to the sky, round the butt, tailbone, head. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Back to neutral tabletop. We will take the right arm, extend it in front of you, thumbs up, pinky down. Extend the left foot straight and strong behind you. Lift it for a bird dog. Making sure to keep that belly button pulled to the spine. And the toes and fingers, actually the heel and fingers, reaching to opposite ends of the room. Really feeling the energy. And we'll do a few crunches here. Inhale. Exhale, crunch, knee to elbow. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, crunch. Straighten. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, straighten. And back to the earth. We'll do the other side. Left arm up, pinky down, thumb to the sky, right leg back. Raise it. Feel the energy for a few breaths. Pulling the belly button to the spine. Inhale. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale. Exhale, crunch. Inhale. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, crunch. Inhale, and crunch. Inhale, and back to tabletop. From here, we are going to curl the toes under, press into the palms, and press the hips up into our first down dog of the day. Since it's the first down dog of the day, you might want to keep your knees bent a little bit. You can walk the dog by straightening and bending each leg. Keep the chest and back wide by pressing into the ground with all 4 corners of the hand, rolling the elbow eyes towards the front of the room, keeping a long straight body from the fingertips to the hips, belly button pulled in. And try to find some stillness here. On your next exhale, we're going to walk our toes to the front of the mat. Bend the knees again as much as you need to. Hamstrings are probably still tight. Forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins, thighs, knees. Straighten the spine, do a halfway lift. Belly button in. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, rise those arms up and down to your heart. And by your side, Tadasana. Raise those hands up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Belly button in. Exhale, plant the palms and step back into plank. Gonna lower the knees to the ground, shift the weight forward, and lower to the ground. Inhale, cobra, or half baby cobra. Exhale, down. Inhale, push back into tabletop, up into downward dog. Couple breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, walk your feet to the front of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale to heart center and down by your side. We're going to do 2 more sun A's building as we go. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, left foot first into plank. You can lower the knees or you can stay, keep the knees off the ground, lower all the way to the ground or through chaturanga. Curl the toes, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, on your next exhale, walk to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up and bring your hands to heart center and down by your side, Tadasana. One last sun A. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms. Lower to the mat or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale and exhale, walk your feet to the front of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up to the top. Hands to heart center. And by your side, Tadasana. We'll do a sun B, toes touching. Feet, if possible. Sweep up into chair pose. And forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant the palms, step back. Chaturanga. Up dog, rolling the shoulders back. Shining the heart. Curl the toes back to down dog. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, rise up to warrior one. Exhale, fold down. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Rise up, warrior one. Exhale, fold. Knee back, chaturanga, either straight or on your knees. Inhale, up dog. Rolling the shoulders back. Tuck the toes. Downward dog. Couple breaths in your down dog. Heat's starting to build, so you always have the option to take a child's pose. If you need a moment. When you're done, we'll meet back in down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, walk the feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift. So fold. rise up to a chair pose. And arms down by your side, Tadasana. We'll do one more Sun B. Inhale, sweep the arms down, knees bent, chair pose, belly in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant the palms, step or hop back through Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right foot between the palms. Rise up, warrior one, grounding that left foot. Exhale, fall down. Step back, Chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, left foot forward. Grounding the back foot, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, fold. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Or child's pose. Whatever you should starting to feel the heat now. So you can always take a moment, toes touch, knees wide. Hands stretch out in front of you. Forehead to the mat. And focus on the breath, calming. And when you're ready, press right back up into downward dog. Inhale. Exhale, walk the feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, chair pose. And exhale, Tadasana. I'm going to work a little bit on the chair pose here. So again, feet together, toes touching if you like, or they could be parallel. We're going to sweep the knees up, the arms up as we bend the knees. And try to bring the thighs parallel. Want to make sure you're rising in the chest, belly button in. Keep the natural tail, curvature in the spine, and breathe. We're going to do a twist here, so bring the hands to heart center, and then take the left arm to the right knee, and you can stay like this, twisting at heart center, or if you prefer, you can open your arms up. Whatever's in your practice or whatever your body needs today. Inhale back through center. Other side, left arm, left knee. Again, stay with hands at heart center and really twist in the spine, belly button pulling in, or open those arms. We are going to bring the fork back to center and forward fold. Stay here for a couple breaths. Again, always feel free to keep those knees bent a little so you can bring that belly to the thighs to get the stretch. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant the palms, step back. You may either vinyasa or just meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, raise the right leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, putting the right foot through between the palms. Keep the right leg bent, right knee stacking over right ankle, left leg back and strong, toes are 45-degree angle. On the inhale, sweep the arms up, warrior one. Want to keep the hips facing forward, shoulders down, legs strong and straight in the back and over knee in the front. Belly button pushing in. Inhale. Exhale, open up to warrior two. The right foot stays under the right knee. The hips shift so they're facing the front corner of the mat. Left leg strong and straight. Toes can be in 45-degree angles or parallel, and arms reaching to the front and the back of the room. Let's shift my mat. So there's probably a better view. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, bring the right knee to the right thigh. Arm overhead, extended side angle. You can stay here if it's in your practice. So we're doing a lot of twisting. Bring the left arm behind you for a little bind. You can stay there or reach under and connect the bind. Inhale back up to extended side angle. Exhale back up to warrior two. Reverse. Back to warrior two. Face the toes to the front of the room to a wide-legged stance. Put our hands on our hips. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Put the left hand in between the eyes. Inhale, look up. Exhale, twist. Belly button in. Really trying to keep those shoulders open. Exhale back to center. Right palm in the middle. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the other side. Exhale back to center. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bring the feet in a little bit. Inhale, rise all the way up. And then come to the top of the mat. Vinyasa. Arms up. Forward folds. Diving down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms. Step back. Chaturanga. Chaturanga on your knees. Just meeting downward dog. Cobra. Up dog. Press the toes back into downward dog. On the inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, bring that left foot through. Plant it between the palms. Ground in the right leg. Inhale, rise up. Warrior one. Right leg is back, straight and strong. Outside edge of the right foot pushing into the mat. Front leg is bent. Hips squared to the front of the mat. Knee over ankle. Shoulders down. Belly button facing in. Sides. Inhale, open the arms up, open the hips up. Warrior two. You might want to widen your stance. Back foot can be parallel or toes turned in a little. Arms straight and strong, chest open, belly button in. Inhale, flip the palm, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Right, left arm, left shin, shoulder, thigh. Right arm straight and strong, pinky heading down. Again, if you did on the other side, Feel free to wrap that right arm around, nestle it in for a bind, half bind, shining the heart forward. That bind, back up to extended side angle. Inhale, rise up, reverse, exhale back to warrior two. Inhale up to star pose. I'm going to clasp the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, roll the shoulders back, look up, exhale, fold forward. As you fold forward, you want to keep the hands clasped and bring the fist towards the ceiling, getting a nice stretch in those shoulders. Arms straight, belly button pulling in. Inhale, hands to hip, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to star pose. We're going to turn the toes out slightly. Bend into goddess. Arms in cactus. Shoulder blades trying to touch. Belly button pulling towards the navel. Thighs parallel to the floor. And breathe. Inhale to star pose. And exhale, bring everything back together, Tadasana. We're going to move into a triangle series. I recommend you grab a couple blocks. It would be very helpful. We are going to start with the right side. Right toe is facing the front of the room or the front of the mat. Left toe is facing forward. Arms out straight and strong. Tilt that left hip back as you reach the right arm forward. And then let the hand go down to the knee, the shin, the toe, the outside of the other foot. Just make sure you're nice and long through the torso. Looking up onto your left fingertips if that's available. If not, straight ahead or to the ground is fine also. Inhale, rise up. We're going to move into a half moon, so this is a good time to grab one of those blocks, put it a few feet in front of your right foot, keeping the legs where they are. Bend into the right knee a little, and bring the right hand to the block as you open up the hips. Reach the right arm up into half moon. If you like, you can bend your ankle and grab your right foot, if that's in your practice. If not, feel free to stay here in half moon. Now bend your right knee slightly and bring the left foot back down to the floor. And now we're going to do a reverse triangle. So for this, very tight. So I like to take the block, keep the feet, right foot facing forward, left foot facing forward, hips facing forward. I like to keep the block in my left hand. Inhale, raise it up. Exhale, fold, 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 and then place the block on the outside of my right foot, palm on the block, and reverse that triangle. Whatever height works for you, depending on the tightness of your hamstrings. And just breathe. rise up. Back to center. We'll switch to the other side. Left toes facing left, right toes facing forward. To keep the block in front of me, don't need it quite yet. Triangle, legs straight and strong. Hips square, arms out. We tip, tip, tip and reach, and then we fold. Hand can be on the shot, the thigh, the shin, inside the foot, outside the foot, whatever works for you. You just want to be long and straight through the chest. Inhale, rise up. We'll go to half moon. Make sure that block's about 2 feet in front of your left foot. Bend into the left knee. Lift the right leg off the ground. Hand to the block. Opening those hips. Arm up to the sky for balance. Again, if you want to bend the leg and grab the foot, you can, or you can just stay on traditional half moon. Slightly bend the left knee, place the right foot back on the ground. This is going to be the reverse triangle, so again, hips and feet facing forward. Block in the right hand this time. Inhale, raise it up. Exhale, fold. Drop the block to the outside of that foot and twist. Reverse triangle, reverse Trikonasana. Inhale, bring everything up. Exhale, hands by your side. Next, we're going to do standing series. I'm going to start with a tree. I'm going to really ground into that right foot. Hands on the hips. You take the left leg, slowly bring it up. You can place it on your inner thigh. You can place it on your shin. You can place it on your ankle, or it can be a kickstand. The only place you can't put it is on your knee joint. So get your left leg pressing in, nestled where it's comfortable. Get your balance and bring your hands to heart center. A few breaths here. You can get a drishti, a point in front of the room to keep your balance, something unmoving. And when you're ready, on an exhale, just bring the arms up, pinkies in, and grow your tree. And if you fall, happens to all of us, just come right back up. Palms touch overhead. Exhale, bring them back to heart center. We're going to shift that left knee forward. And we're going to try to do it without touching the foot to the ground. We're going to keep the slight bend in the right knee and fold into warrior three with airplane arms. Left leg strong and straight behind you, making a T. Head and body reaching opposite ends of the room. Chest open, belly button in, breathing. And again from here, inhale, and we're going to exhale forward into a standing split. Palms can be on the ground. Your ankle, if you want to get a little balance. The main thing is you want to keep that left leg high, pointed, and stretching to the sky. Inhale, exhale, bring the foot down and hang in ragdoll for a moment. Swaying back and forth. Feeling the release in the hamstrings, the low back, the butt. Head heavy. You can sway or you can be still. Inhale, rise up. Arms overhead. To your heart and down by your side. Tadasana. We will try that on the left side. We are going to ground into the left foot. The right leg comes up to the inner thigh, inner shin, ankle, or kickstand. Whatever is in your practice or whatever you're feeling today. Push that right leg into that left leg. Bring your hands to heart center and just balance. A few breaths here. Like I said, if you come out of it, just right back in. That's why it's a practice. Inhale. And if you're ready on the exhale, grow your tree. Pinkies in, noticing how this changes, how your left leg feels, making sure pressing evenly into that foot. Belly button is in. Yeah. Hands touch overhead. Exhale down to your heart. We're going to shift that right knee forward again. Straighten the left leg, the right leg back. So we bring the arms into airplane, into warrior three. Right leg strong, reaching to the back of the room, head, shoulders in like a baby cobra, reaching to the front of the room. Belly button in, feeling the opposing forces. Inhale, exhale, fold to standing split. Hands can come to either side of the foot. They can grab the ankle if you're looking for that little extra balance, a little challenge. I know you're feeling it in your right leg, because I am. Left leg. Keep that right leg strong and straight as you can. A few more breaths. Inhale, exhale, bring it down. Ragdoll. Sway back in here, getting that release in the lower back, the hips, the hamstrings. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, grab your two big toes with your peace fingers. Fold in. Elbows can be bent if they like. Knees can be slightly bent. Really want to try to bring that belly to the thighs. And now we've done those on both legs, really see how those hamstrings are feeling. Standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to your heart. And down by your side, Tadasana. From here, we are going to bring your toes to the, pointing to the two outer edges of your mat. Hands to your heart. And we are going to lower down into a Malasana squat. Several things. We're going to be here for a few breaths. Several options. You can do a traditional Malasana squat like this, pressing the elbows into the knees, trying to shine the heart forward. You can sit on a block for a supported Malasana. Still a great stretch. You kind of feel it in different areas of your thighs. Again, pushing the elbows to the knees. You may choose to do a twist where you put your left arm down, reach the right arm to the sky. And if you do that on one side, exhale, you should do it on the other as well. And finally, some people like to go from Malasana into a crow, where you would place your hands on the ground, nestle those knees into the armpits, look way forward, get your balance, then raise one foot and then the other, whatever's in your practice. Sometimes I like to put a block in front of my face because I'm a little nervous and I don't want to fall. Really holding it in with your belly. Couple more breaths here. And from here, if you have a block, remove it. We are just going to, ever so gracefully, plop down to the floor. Palms of the feet, soles of the feet together, grabbing into the feet. And just sit in a butterfly for a moment. Rocking back and forth if that feels good. Just getting a little bit of a release. And from here, we will bring the knees together and shift. We are going to go into a boat pose. You want to really make sure the spine is straight and strong, belly button is in, reach those arms forward, shining the chest, then tip forward and bring the knees to tabletop. You can stay here if this is enough. You really want to make sure your belly button's in and pulling forward. You don't want to be rounded. And then if it's in your practice, you can straighten. We're just going to stay here. You're shaking, that's good. I am. Inhale and exhale, bring it all to the ground. We're gonna counter that. We can do a little seated cat-cow if you feel. But we're going to roll over the shins and kind of counter that by doing a camel. Camel is another pose that's good for some blocks. If you don't have the space, you can put them by your feet. First, we'll start with just a half camel. So come up on your knees. Toes can be curled or flat. Sometimes curled is good because it brings you a little bit closer. And put the palms on the back, facing downward. Roll the shoulders back. Belly button in. Inhale, look up, and exhale, push those hips forward, dropping the head. Inhale, exhale, come up. Now if that's enough for you, because camel can be intense, that is great. You can stick with that. When you do another version, either with the option of the blocks. So come back on your knees. Again, hips, lower spine, lower back, right at your pant line. Inhale, look up. Exhale, you can put one hand back on one block, one hand back on the other block, and shift forward like this. Or, if you're in full camel, you may grab one heel, the other. Exhale, drop the head back and breathe. Pushing the hips forward. And when you're ready to come out, One arm to the top of the spine, back lower spine, other hand, raise the body, exhale, head is last. From here, we will go into a child's pose. Arms straight in front of you, knees wide, toes touching, and just relax. You can rock that third eye back and forth on the mat if that feels good. When you're ready, we're going to rise up, come to our backs for a wheel, bridge, supported bridge, whatever your body's feeling today. So we'll start seated, and then we'll roll down our spine. And then you're going to keep your feet hip width apart, pressing into the ground to bring the fingertips towards the heels, touching if possible. Inhale, and on the exhale, rise those hips to the sky. You can stay like this. You can interlace the palms under your butt. Just get a little more room. Exhale, release the palms and slowly roll down, one vertebra at a time. I'm going to do this one more time. Again, you can do bridge like we just did. If wheel is in your practice, you may do that. I'm not going to be talking through wheel today. I will show an example of a supported bridge. Inhale, exhale, push those hips to the sky, and then slowly bring the block down under those hips. And again, like with Malasana, this is a totally different feeling. I almost feel like a little massage on my lower back from the block. But you want to keep pushing into those heels. You don't want it to be a resting pose. If you're really working on flexibility, you can try the higher. Inhale, remove the block. Exhale, let everything down, one vertebra at a time. Hug those knees into the chest. Roll back and forth, side to side, and then start rolling up and down the spine a few times. You roll up into a seated position. From here, we are going to inhale, the arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. You can grab your toes, the outsides of your feet, your shins, your knees, whatever your body feels. If you're really flexible, you can put a block at the base of your feet and grab that. Inhale, raise the head and look up. Exhale, fold. Feel the release in the back after those wheels and bridges. Breathing into those hamstrings. Inhale, look up. Rise up. From here, we are going to lay back on the mat one more time, and we're going to do a reclined figure four. So push that left foot into the mat. Take the right leg, bend it. Right ankle on right left knee. And you can stay like this, pushing your right knee outward. If you like, you may reach through and grab behind that left thigh. You can use your right elbow to push the right knee out. Just really feel that stretch. Right butt, hip, outer thigh. If your foot's off the ground, let's bring it back to the ground. Left foot to the ground. I'm going to take that right foot and drop it over to the left. If this works for you. If this does not work, you may stack the knees, whatever works best for your body. And straighten the arms out to either side of the room. Look to the right and relax into a twist. Eyes can be open and closed, whatever's comfortable for you. Inhale, bring the legs up. Exhale, bring the right foot to the floor. Take the left leg, left ankle, right knee. Sit here for a second, pressing lower back into the ground and starting to open that hip. This is all you need or want today. That's great. If you want a little more, you can bring the hands behind the right thigh. Make sure you keep that right and left foot flexed to protect the knee. And slowly use the left hand elbow to push the left knee and keeping the right leg pulled towards you. Breathing into that outer thigh, buttocks, hip. The right leg drop. And again, let it fall over to the left or stack the knees. Arms to the side, inhale. Exhale, look out over your left palm and twist. Inhale back to center, feet to the ground. And we're going to do any closing poses you might like to do to end your practice. Kind of like to end with a happy baby. Grab your toes, the outside of your feet, pressing the back into the ground, and then just kind of move, straightening one leg or the other. Or both. Whatever you want. Some people like to do a shoulder stand. And when you're ready, I'm going to find stillness. Bring your feet to the outer corner, let them fall to the outer corner of your mat. Hands relaxed by your side, palms facing up. Really settle that head into the ground. I like to take a deep breath in and sigh it all out. Keep the jaw relaxed, the eyes closed. Just let everything settle and melt to the ground. Push all those thoughts out of your mind and just take this time for yourself. Shavasana. And normally I would obviously have the Shavasana be as long as you like, but when you're ready, you roll to your either side, curl the knees in, keeping the eyes closed. Come to a comfortable seat. Hands to prayer position. And I just want to say thank you for allowing me this opportunity and sharing the practice with me today. We bow together in gratitude. Namaste.